moment I was in front of the boys' restroom, I sensed something that stopped me in my tracks. The lights aren't on. There shouldn't be anyone in there, but the air feels unusual, abnormal, and there's a sharp stench. Please no. I'm just imagining things, right? There's no way, just no way. Desperately trying to keep my legs from trembling, I stepped into the restroom, and what I saw before me was pure heck. I screamed as a metallic stench of blood attacked my senses. Sitting on the toilet, dead and covered in blood, was Shuma. Every inch of his flesh was maimed and sliced, leaving a pulpy mess. There was hardly a trace of the Shuma we knew left of him. Hey, what's with all the screaming? I'm trying to... He's dead! Somebody killed Shuma! Dude, was it the killer? Did they strike again? Gaku, calm down. Go get everyone. Yeah, sure. I performed an amateur inspection on Shuma's corpse as everyone waited. There doesn't seem to be anything left behind that might serve as a clue. The only thing here in Shuma's body. Holding back my rising gorge, I carefully examined it. The cause of the death is loss of blood from deep wounds made by a blade, exactly the same as everyone else. Based on how dry the blood on the wall is, he'd been dead for some time.
Wait.
Sir Takumi, is it true that you discovered a body? Yeah, in that stall. Is that Shuma? They got Mr. Gonzaki this time? Sheesh, the killer really is ruthless. The MO is exactly the same as the others. That killer has struck again. We lost another one of our friends. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. What the heck, man? You're freaking me out. Just a little quote from somebody somewhere. Dharma was quoting the entry in the diary you found in the library. Knowing now that the other book was entirely fictional, it seemed likely that the diary was just an exercise in creative writing as well. Come to think of it, I didn't see Mr. Gonzaki all afternoon. When did he die? Judging from how dry the blood is, a few hours ago. Agreed. I'd say at least 6 hours. Wait, so he was killed in the afternoon? I noticed the same thing just now. The killer doesn't appear only at night. They'll come to kill even if in the daytime. So you're telling me we're being hunted by a crazed murderer 24/7? Are we going to end up getting killed too? Butchered like some kind of animal and left to... Calm down, let's focus on surviving. At any rate, we can't work alone during the day anymore. Starting tomorrow, let's make sure we're in groups at all times. Right, okay. Hiroko, you keep looking at Shuma's body. Is something wrong? I'm done now. I have nothing to say. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, then let's move on. We need to clean him up. We put Shuma in the morgue and suddenly erected a grave marker for him under this dark sky. How many of those had we made for our friends at this point? I didn't even want to count. After saying our final goodbyes to Shuma, we all returned to school without uttering a word. The organic life detection devices total had finally dropped down to 11. Fear steadily invaded the atmosphere that's hung over us.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 78th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. By the way, 78 is a special number. Try and figure out for yourselves what makes it special. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable, suffering the insufferable, to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
What's so special about it? Who even cares? Siri's boundlessly cheerful voice irritated me. I was still reeling from the shock of discovering Shuma's body. Anyway, I should go to the cafeteria. I'm not hungry, but I need to check on everyone. Everyone was already in the cafeteria, but they weren't saying much, just silently eating their food. Good morning, Takumi. Morning, sure is quiet in here. Talk about an unpleasant morning. Everyone's acting like we just left awake. We kinda did. You seem the same as ever, though. Well, it's no use crying over spilled milk. We need to eat and keep our stamina up so we can stay alive. Say the dearest, eat up. Do you want more seafood banana waffles? I'm full, thanks. Takumi, would you like something to eat? Nah, I don't have much of an appetite. I appreciate the offer, though. Didn't you say you like frog? I'd whip up something up if we had any. Frog parfait, frog sandwich. Even just a whole frog could be good. Please stop making me think about these horrible dishes this early in the morning. I don't know, I like it. Eating gory food like that could be fun. Of course you think that way. Forget that crazy stuff. I'd sooner just eat normal frog. This craving again? Well, I'm more curious, that's all. I'd offer to get you all the frogs you eat, but you know, there's a freaking murder on the loose. I'm so scared I can't even sleep right anymore. And I have to accompany the Holy Jumanji sword whenever she needs to use the facilities. What is that sword even doing in the restroom? Well, I'm all done eating, so I'm ready when you are. Oh, sorry, I'm almost done. Starting today, we'd be spending our days in groups. Today I was in a group with Dharma, Ima, and Kako. So what do we do now? I want to make dynamite so I can throw it in the Invaders. No way! If there's an accident, you'll blow up the whole school. But then the killer might die too, although I guess we wouldn't be around to find out. That's not how I want this story to end. If we're gonna make something, let's choose something else. An ending where we all explode and die sounds pretty happy to me. Of course you think that. It's so hard living with an unconventional perspective in this world. We made sure we were ready, then split up to get to work. My group headed to the metal shop to try and make some kind of weapon just in case we needed it. I know we said we want to make a weapon, but what kind? We're not going to be able to make anything too impressive. How about a trap for the killer? We could lay out super sticky tape. Fly trap for murders. You're a visionary, Sister Dearest. 10 out of 10. I'll help you so we can make a bunch. I want to make something too. Is there anything that would let me cheat? Okay, what am I going to make? I looked at the clock. It was 2 in the afternoon. I had plenty of time. Maybe I'll check out a weapon reference book. I grabbed a few books, sat down, and started flipping through the pages. Suddenly I couldn't sense anyone in the room with me. I looked around and sure enough, nobody's there. Where'd everyone go? The clock read 3:30. I guess I was so absorbed in my books I didn't notice. I wish they'd said something if they were going to leave. After I told them we need to travel in groups for safety too, I had to get back to Ima and the others. But just as I stood up to leave... Takumi? What are you doing here? What are you talking about? Where'd you guys go anyway? What? Can someone interpret for me? I'm too dumb to speak up. I don't understand it either. Detective Kako, now's your chance to shine. Takumi underwent mitoses? Stop talking to me like I'm some kind of amoeba. I've been here the whole time. I doubt it. We just saw you going up the stairs. Is this some kind of joke? Did the shock of the killer reappearing scramble your brains? The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again. Are you being serious right now? We just talked about this. Huh? While you were gone, there was a huge commotion because the killer showed up again. We tried to catch them, but they got away. Everybody's still searching as we speak. We literally just talked to you. You don't remember? You told us we were in danger because the killer was around again, but then you went off on your own. While I was gone, just talked to me, went off on my own? None of it made any sense. I was so confused, I couldn't even speak. He's broken, just like my dad. Once people lose their minds, they start lying. They forget about anything that doesn't suit their narrative. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you can instantly teleport somehow. How could you forget about the killer? Wait, seriously? What are you saying? Explain like I'm 5. After they explained it again, there was no new information. They just repeated the same exact story. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It was like I was having some kind of illogical nightmare. Wait, is the killer disguised as me somehow? You must be tired. That's not surprising. You haven't been looking so good lately. We're going to keep searching as a group, but don't push yourself too much, okay? What the heck is going on? Is everyone losing their minds? Am I losing my mind? In the end, I joined the search for the killer, even though I didn't fully understand what was going on. We never found them, and the day came to an anticlimactic end. I awoke after suddenly experiencing a strange sensation. It was still too early to get up, but I did anyway, still in the sleepy daze. Something's not right. Plagued by that indescribable feeling, I quietly pushed aside the fabric partition and left my sleeping area. I could hear everyone else breathing in their sleep. At first glance, something seemed off, but it hit me as I was looking around. This smell. This horrible smell of something burning pricked at the inside of my nose. Then white plumes of smoke drifted by me. I quickly ran towards the smell. Flames billowing vigorously from the vaulting box in the gym. Fire! Everybody fire, run! I yelled at the gym at the top of my lungs, ran around the gym, shaking everyone else away. The fire was spreading to the nearby mats, growing intensely. We need to get out of here or we'll get burned alive.
Fire detected. Fire detected. A fire has been detected in the gym. Deploying fire shutters. Please evacuate immediately. Repeat.
A fire! What? Fire? So pretty. I love when everything is miserable and hopeless like this. Dude, shut up! Everything's burning. We're all gonna die. Calm down. When things are stressful, just take a deep breath. Carbon monoxide inhalation will just kill us faster. Says Dearest, we have to run. I'll carry you on my back, quick. I can run on my own. You have to get out too, brother Dearest. Everyone seemed to be awake, but now they were all starting to panic. I can't find a fire extinguisher. We're gonna have to abandon the gym. Dang it! The smoke's turning black. Everybody get outside now! We scattered and frantically ran out of the gym. The flames, like an incandescent orange beast, consumed the gym before our eyes. It was soon enveloped entirely in fire and black smoke. Should be safe out here. I ran at top speed out of the gym and found myself in the hallway of the second floor. I was thankful to be alive since I got out before the flames spread, but I also couldn't believe this was happening. Everybody managed to get out on time, right? I started to head back down when... Oh, I thought I heard someone. Hey, wow, Takumi has appeared. Darn me, thank goodness. It seemed like you got out okay. Hey, someone must have started that fire, you know. What? That vaulting box was burning, right? No way that happened spontaneously. Was it the killer? Was it? That's not possible. More importantly, we need to get out of here. But the day before yesterday... Suddenly, an eerie metallic sound echoed down from down the hall. The sound! It's the killer! Oh my god, for real? Talk about a rare pull. There was even a special animation. Dang it, why now? Darn me, get out of here, run! We're not gonna fight them? I bet they dropped tons of EXP. We're not ready. We can't take them on by ourselves. I'll distract them. You get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, dude. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Go, Darmy, get out of here! Oh, Takumi, you're my hero! Darmy fled this way. I have to run in another direction. Are you kidding me? Dude, this guy's just gonna change his mind and go after Darmy instead, wherever the heck she's going. Oh my gosh. What the heck happened to everybody else, though? Did I lose them? Relentlessly pursued by the killer, I fled to the roof. There were no signs of them giving chase anywhere. I let out a sigh of relief and slumped down. My legs feel like a gelatin, but more importantly, I wonder if the others are okay. First the fire, now the killer. I was worried about how my friends were holding up. Maybe I should head back right away, but what if the killer is waiting for me? I guess I should just hunker down until morning. Everybody, please stay safe. Praying as I quietly slipped into my room and stilled my breathing in an attempt to blend in with the darkness. Morning, when did I drift off? I realized I'd fallen asleep, curled up in the corner of my room. I have to find everybody, and I want to see what happened to the gym. I quickly stood up and bolted out of the room. When I arrived at the gym, the stench of the fire was still in the air. I opened up the soot-stained fire shutters and was confronted by a grim transformation.
This is horrible.
The fire had been put out relatively quickly thanks to the automatic fire suppression systems, but everywhere I looked, the place was badly burnt, blackened to the point it was unrecognizable. If I hadn't noticed when I did, I'm sure we all would have died. That terrifying thought sent a shiver down my spine.
But why did the fire start at the vaulting box? Tarumi's right. Somebody had to have set that. If the killer did it, then when?
I was in deep thought when...
Takumi! I finally found you!
Tsubasa! Thank goodness you're alright. I was just about to go looking for everybody.
Come with me, I'll explain later.
Huh? Did something happen?
Tsubasa didn't say anything else. I followed her as directed until we arrived at the leisure lounge. When I entered the leisure lounge, everyone was standing in a line, the atmosphere grim. Nobody was smiling, they were just staring silently at the pool. I was ready to tell them how relieved I was to see that everyone was okay, but... words escaped me once I saw what everyone's looking at. It was a body floating face down in the bright red water. It was covered in slashes, the flesh split open with deep wounds.
Taru? Me?
We just found her. We were going to take her to the Revive-O-Matic, but...
She's in water and she's lost too much blood. We won't be able to bring her back.
I noticed a life sign count had gone down in the morning, so we all went looking for you two. We managed to meet up after we ran out of the gym, but Darmi and you were the only ones missing. That's right, Darmi was with me until a few hours ago. But the killer showed up when I told her to run somewhere safe, but so how? Calm down, Takumi, what happened after the fire? Well? I desperately tried to keep from panicking as I explained what happened. Everyone, I listened in silence, each of their faces wearing a different expression. Alright, I understand. So you and Darmi ran into the killer and then split up in an attempt to escape? Yeah, the killer was chasing me. Darmi was going to use that opportunity to hide. Hey, Takumi, you're not the one behind all this, are you? Excuse me? Of course not. But both Karara and Darmi got killed while they were alone with you. Are you pinning it on some crazed killer when it was actually you all along? Stop, Gaku, you can't point fingers like that without proof. I understand how he feels. We've looked so hard for this killer and we haven't found so much as a single clue. Don't tell me you think it was me too. No, Sisadirus and I can prove your alibi after all. How's that? Actually, we saw the killer too. Really? After we fled the gym, we were walking down the hall together. Then we heard the sound of a power saw. We hid in a nearby classroom. Then we peeked outside and saw Takumi and Darmi running from the killer. I wanted to go help them, but my dear brother stopped me. My dear sister twisted her ankle while we were running from the fire, so we decided to stay hidden. Sorry. No, I get it. What happened after that? After some time passed, we left the classroom and met up with everyone else. And then Tsubasa noticed the life sign count had gone down by 1. The device read 10 instead of 11, and you two were the only ones not with us. So we panicked and split up to go looking for you. This is my first time hearing that the twins saw the killer too. Terribly sorry, we just never had a moment to tell you. The point is, Mr. Sumino's alibi checks out. Thanks, I appreciate you vouching for me. Sir Takumi isn't the culprit. How wonderful, all problems are solved. No, they're not, Kiyoshika. The real killer's still out there. She's right! The organic life detection device is still reading one too many people. They have to be hiding somewhere in the school. I can't take this anymore! They're just killing us off and there's nothing we can do about it. This blows. Stop yelling! I've been trying to put on a brave face too, but I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm going insane. What do we do, Holy Jumanji? I'm scared of the killer. Get a hold of yourselves. Defeatist attitudes are contagious. But we keep losing people. It's too much. Everyone's reaching their limit, understandably so. Maybe I'm going crazy too. Dam was starting to burst with all the terror we were feeling. It made sense. In a situation like this, normalcy would be out of place. Let's get Darmi out of here. We need to put her in the morgue.